What's up, guys? Liam and Brent back at you, and we're going to do a little divergence from what we normally do with some of our videos today. Recently, Bossman and I were down at a trade show, and we met the guys over at ReadyWise Outdoor, who put together emergency food packages. And after some discussion, we decided to partner up with them. So we're going to be stocking their 25-year shelf life freeze-dried foods. Not quite like an MRE, a little bit different. We'll go into the differences between the two. But we figured we'd channel our best inner Steve MRE 1987, do a taste test, get these out onto a tray. Hopefully they have some nice hiss. And see if these things, if they're as good as they talk them up, and if we spent Bossman's money wisely.
So the best part about these is they're not government contracts, so they're not the lowest bidder. So you most likely won't get cancer or diarrhea from them. However, we can't guarantee anything.
We'll let you know at our expense. You'll see if we get cancer and or diarrhea from these. But just going out with the packaging, obviously this is more kind of like a camp meal instead of a straight up MRE. This one being the chicken pot pie. What's actually kind of cool is you can feel there is an actual biscuit in there.
Oh,
yeah.
there's chicken in there too. I feel the beak.
Ah, yeah, so only prime cuts, prime cuts. So we're going to crack a couple of these open, and
Was you cracking them too?
that was the surprise.
It was sure you did get them at Shreveport.
We did get them in Shreveport, so there is a good chance. Yeah, so let's start cooking. So yeah, I'm going to start off with the chicken pot pie here. We'll see how this goes. As I was kind of saying, they're not really an MRE. There is no FRH or flameless ration here or anything like that. The instructions are a little bit different, so we'll go into this here. It does require boiling water. I really didn't think this through, so we're just going to use a Keurig to try to get enough water, and hopefully it'll be hot enough in there. But let's take a look, see how it goes. Let's see, do we have a nice... No hiss. Steve would be upset. But, yeah, this...
You got to make sure you remove the flavor packet.
Yes, do remove the forbidden flavor packet. My biscuit did break, but let's get some water in here and heat it up and see if it looks better out on the tray. Gosh, I hope that doesn't break. Yours is probably going to have a very earthy flavor from the base. And 10 to 12 minutes. I'm going to give it 12, just because typically these rehydrate a little slower than what you think. Ooh, shake it, baby.
Easy.
So 12 minutes have elapsed, and we'll do the pour, see how it goes. All right, well, maybe I put too much liquid in here. Okay, that kind of looks more like a chicken dumpling-esque thing. Oh, yours looks like actually...
I call that the Shreveport gravy, though.
Anyways, maybe this should have had a little bit more time, or a little hotter water. I'm not sure. I'm not good at mukbang videos.
Is this one of those ones where you eat it really quietly, but or like you're really quiet, but you make really big noises when you're eating it?
You're about to find out. Okay, I should have let this sit for a little bit longer. My chicken is like very hard.
My chicken rehydrated very well.
The flavor is surprisingly there. Yeah. So a little bit of a learning curve if you're used to MRE without that FRH in there. With the with rehydrated or reconstituting food, I'm thinking I would use a little hotter water, like using a Keurig to try to get that up there. Probably not the best idea. How did your microwave flour-based water? You noticed?
Very well. Actually, perfect, I'd say. But my food standards aren't that high.
No.
Which will be good for when we're fighting the red Chinese off of the DC. So
That's very true.
We're using our Keurig to boil water inside of a trench somewhere out of Arlington.
As long as the drones don't keep flying overhead. Yeah, no, I'm actually, the flavor's really good. I think, like I said, just a learning curve. Getting used to, you know, your water ratio. This looks more like a stew, but
I'm
vegetables are
extremely
a little undercooked, but
I'm extremely impressed for, you know, cost benefit ratio with everything that's in it, especially being one serving,
all right, it's a pretty hearty meal too. I think.
and how far it can compact down as well. I mean, you know, none of these are ever going to look like the picture.
No.
But still, especially, you know, when you have us like using a hose to pour water in it.
Pretty much.
But this is very good. This is amazing. Just the rehydration is amazing.
It's better than any MRE I've eaten. That's for sure. But like I said, learning how to do it. I think the real test is we should get someone.
But will it Sakari?
Well, you'll be answering that question in a little bit. I think we're really cool. Actually, let's go see what Vinny's doing.
Oh,
he was in the
yeah.
army. Yeah, let's see what he says if this compared better than an MRE or not. So, this is Vinny. You may have seen him on a few machine gun videos, but Vinny used to be in the military, was a tanker, and we figured there'd be no better person to compare these things to military issue MREs. So, here you go. Well, there's that, and incoming. All right, so, yeah, it is. So, why don't you go ahead and pour that onto the plate. Just pour it out. Just pour it out, yes.
I ain't gonna lie, I'd probably just eat it right out of the bag.
You could too, but...
It smells pretty good, though. That's not bad. Alright. Kind of looks like kibble, almost, but I'm sure it doesn't taste like that. Dang, it's a little tough.
Yeah, I really do think there is a learning curve to figuring out the liquid ratio.
Well, with any of this stuff, I'd imagine it is, because it's got to soak in for a little bit, so maybe just a little more time or something like that. But it's pretty good. Different versions are pretty darn good of it. The homemade style biscuits are great. This one's actually pretty good. I like that.
All right, rank it.
What's the scale? 1 5? 1
Sure. Whatever you want it to be.
How about like 7.5 biscuits out of 10 biscuits?
Solid. I'll take it. Cool.
Good.
Thank you, Vinny.
No problem.
The versions we'll be selling the individual meals. We'll be selling their. They come in a white plastic, sealed, airtight container.
Bucket.
Thank you. That's the word I was looking for. 25-year shelf life on them, and we're going to have different servings. So between 80 and 125. So, you know, last a family of 4 for a little bit. I'm not going to embarrass myself and try to do the mental math on what that would average out to. But you have calculators on your phones. You guys can do it. And the nice thing is when you break it down per meal, it's only a few bucks per meal. And you don't have to worry about it being a mill-served thing out, you know, in date, out of date. Will it give you botulism? Will it not give you botulism? So yeah.
The chili mac's worth it.
Well, it is. They do not have a chili mac. I did check. They do have a regular mac.
You'll just have to buy the cases and scalp those out.
Right. They do have a regular mac and cheese, so if you got your favorite brand of chili and sorted that, you would be okay. But we just figured it would be an interesting thing to try to stock and you know, test our feet in the water. It's not like we would ever take advantage of uncertain current events to try to make a buck. Never. We would never do that. We would never do that. But anyways, thanks for watching. We'll be having these in stock shortly, if not already by the time this gets posted. In all seriousness, good product. I would much rather have these in my storage closet than MREs any day of the week. So come and get yourself a bucket. Bucket.
Thanks, guys. It's like eating fucking
Popeye's biscuit.
no, Fruity Pebbles.
The Choco Puffs.
Oh, yeah.
Cocoa Puffs. Yep.
That is pretty
Meat
good,
flavored
Choco.
Cocoa Puffs. Ah! God, sorry.
Yeah.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba.